All sports, all plays. Yeah. All sports, all plays. All sports, all plays. 365, we making the plays. You talking the game, get you through the days. We're eye in the court, the dime in the lane. Variety, topics never the same. All presentation, sports information. In the airways, taking the nation. All sport, all plays, like working your faces. Grace at the field, so tie the laces. All sports, all plays. Network. All sports, all plays. Network. We on top of our game. All sports, all plays. All sports, all plays.
Well, good morning and welcome to the All Sports, All Plays Thanksgiving special. You know, I must say this is the first morning show that I've been on, so it's definitely a pleasure of doing the show with you gentlemen today. Hey, before we get started, you guys, how's your Thanksgiving starting off so far?
Great. I had some pumpkin cheese muffins, and been working on the floor a little bit, so it's been going well.
All right, how about you, Trey?
It started off great. I woke up at 5:30 this morning. I'm like, wait, I don't have to go to work today, so I went right back to sleep. And then I come over to my parents' house, and they already have food cooking. I'm already smelling, so now I'm angry, now I'm hungry, and I just want to eat this turkey, so I can't wait to jump into it.
Man, I tell you what, I was in a good mood. I was happy, but I had to realize that the NFL set us up with garbage football today. Oh, my. Man, I don't think we need to get too much into that because we do have to break down the games today. Before we do that, though, Nate, how about you tell these wonderful, wonderful viewers that we have on today about these T-shirts that we have on? I heard that they're on sale as well, man.
Yeah. So normally, now this is an exception, but normally it's $25 plus shipping and handling. But today, the T-shirts are down to $14.99, and we also have the promo packs, which are $7.99, and we have keychains, we have bottle openers at $2.99. So it's getting close to Black Friday, so those are on sale to go and get.
All right. Hey, Nate, can they still win a free shirt though?
Yes. So what you're gonna have to do is you like this show, you can comment the show, and you could also follow the Facebook page, share it to other people out there.
All right. Well, let's not keep the folks waiting. They already waiting to get to the table, the feast, but they took their time to come watch All Sports, All Plays special Thanksgiving show. So let's get right into it, gentlemen. The first game on the schedule is the Houston Texans versus the Detroit Lions. Trey, who do you have in this game today?
Well, honestly, I think it's going to be a fantastic game. It's going to be a high-scoring affair. Both these defenses cannot stop anybody. The Houston Texans are allowing 425 yards per game, and the Lions are averaging 409 yards per game. I think Deshaun Watson, even though Kenny Stills is out, or wide receiver today, I think that he's going to show out. I think he's going to show everyone that he's the best. The best quarterback in this game. He's still a great young quarterback. It ain't his fault that they got rid of D-Hop and everything. But, I mean, if you look at his statistics throughout the year, Deshaun Watson's having a pretty good year. He's 2,800 yards passing, 20 touchdowns, and only 5 if his team was winning games, we'd be talking to him about MVP caliber with Russell Wilson, Jared Allen, and all of them. But I just think that Houston Texans and J.J. Watt, I think that winning the game against New England Patriots last week, I think help them. And then the Detroit Lions, I don't know what you're going to get. I mean, they lost to Carolina Panther team last week without Christian McCaffrey or Teddy Bridgewater. They lost to a backup quarterback who I've never even heard of in my life until last week. You just don't know what you're going to get from Patricia and that defense, or Patricia. Just after this season, I think the Lions need to find a new head coach because it is not working in Detroit. But give me the Houston Texans today. I think they're going to win this game pretty handily by 10 points.
All right, Nate, who do you have winning this game?
I am not trusting the Lions since they lost to Pitt Walker-led Carolina Panther team with no Christian McCaffrey, and they don't have Teddy Bridgewater, their starting quarterback. I'm going to go with Houston Texans as well. I agree with Trey about being a high-scoring game because, who do they have on the defensive side of the ball? So I'm gonna go Houston by 15.
So Nate is saying it's going to be about at least 2 touchdowns. But Trey said it already. I'm going with Houston, man, just because of Deshaun Watson. We've seen, they took DeAndre Hopkins away from him, but he still finds a way to put up the numbers. I don't think Matthew Stafford will be able to elevate his game into a Deshaun Watson level. Adam Barber said it right. He said he thinks that DeAndre Swift that's going to hurt the Lions running game bad. Peterson is starting. I kind of agree with that, but Peterson's one of them backs, man. Even though he's old, he can still go off, have a go off game. So I'm definitely not gonna, call that out. That dude is, dude is old and still playing and still, the dude will not give it up. But yeah, I'm definitely going with the Houston Texans. I don't think it's gonna be a high scoring game like Trey and Nate think it is. Because they put this game on a Thursday. This game is almost as bad as the next game we're about to get into. But but the only difference is these Houston and Lions, their fans don't hype their team up. They don't still think they have a chance like these fans do. But that's just my opinion. Do you guys have anything else you want to add to that?
No. Adrian Peterson for the Lions is their leading rusher, so they have not had a rushing attack this year. Adrian, like you said, Freddie, Adrian Peterson, even though he's older, he's still going to have that one burst out game here and there. He might have one burst out game, and then 3 weeks he might look old, and then he'll have that one really good game as well. You might see that today. He always all the games he's played on Thanksgiving, he's always played a heck of a game. So he might have a breakout game today, especially against that Houston Texans team defense that struggling right now mightily, giving up over 400 yards a game. So I can totally see that. But I just think Deshaun Watson with Fuller being healthy, and I think that he has more weapons than what Stafford has to go through right now.
Let's not forget to add that, the NFL did have the night game for the Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Baltimore Ravens. That game has been postponed to Sunday due to COVID. So when I heard the news, I was just devastated. I was like, man, the only real good game I was going to be able to watch today, and they took it away from me. Oh, man. Let's get to some of these comments before we go. Kendall, he said, Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to you and your family, brother. Hope you guys have a wonderful day today. Brandon Herrera said, Happy Thanksgiving, guys. Also to our viewers. Brandon, same thing to you. Happy Thanksgiving to you and your family. Adam said, can he win the T-shirt? Adam, since when were you not a part of the network, my friend? And then Brandon Herrera said, so Freddie, don't think he said, so Freddie don't think it is going to be high scoring, but Trey does. I'm going with Trey.
Smart man.
Hey, Brandon Herrera.
I think, I also pointed out that I think it is going to be a high scoring game.
Brandon Herrera, just want to let you know, Nate is the delusional one today on the show. It's not me. Just saying that.
I don't know. Let's get to our other topics and see, because I think you're going to be delusional on one of them.
Adam said, "Will this be Peterson's last year?" I don't know.
Honestly, it should be. We keep thinking that every year, right? We think that this is last year, but I honestly didn't think he was in the league until a couple of weeks ago when I saw him on the sidelines. So,
we just got to see. All right, let's move on to the next one. I don't know why they call this team America's team, because they have not represented us in the greatest fashion of the last 2 decades going on. I don't know why they have a game on a Thanksgiving Day on a Thursday. I don't know why their fans are hyping this team up, but I don't know why we have to talk about them on this show today. But for some reason, it was a part of the topic, so we're gonna go ahead and talk about them. All right, the Washington versus the Cowboys. I'm gonna give my input last. It might surprise some people on here today. I'm gonna go last. I'm gonna let Nate go. This Nate the Great. Who do you have out of Washington versus the mediocre Dallas Cowboys?
I'm going to talk about these two teams before I give my pick. Washington, you have a team where Alex Smith has come back from 2 straight years after he had a bad injury late 2 seasons ago. Dallas is a team where the defense really sucked except for this last game.
Nate, who you going with? Who you going with? Your tap
I said I was going to talk a little bit about both teams before I give my pick.
You're acting like Michael Jackson. You're tap dancing.
He's teasing us, man. He's teasing us.
Okay, that's what it is. Okay. All right, Nate, bring us home. Come on.
I'm going to go with Dallas.
Oh, man.
After all that talk with Washington?
I'm going to go with Dallas. That's, because after what I saw last week against Minnesota, I know it might be like a one-hit wonder thing. I wouldn't be surprised if either team wins, honestly.
Trey, go ahead, man. Go ahead. Be respectful, too. Be respectful. Be respectful when you give this take. Go ahead, sir.
I'm very respectful. Okay, so I like to go to Nate's point and say that it wasn't just last week that the Dallas Cowboys started playing well. They played well against the Philadelphia Eagles. You saw that defense starting to play well. They only gave up 24 points. It was actually less than that because of safety, but whatever. That's a different time. But that was a Philadelphia Eagle game. And then Pittsburgh comes rolling into town. They were averaging they were scoring a streak record of 25 points a game or more the last 8 games or so all season. And Dallas held them under 25 points a game. So you saw little trends going forward. And then last week, for some odd reason, I said it on pregame last week that the Dallas Cowboys, this would be the game that the Dallas Cowboys win. And all the Dallas Cowboy fans will get up and start bragging about their team, saying, we're back, we're going to win the Super Bowl. Just get us to the playoffs. I'm a Cowboy fan. I'm a realist. Cowboys ain't winning no Super Bowl this year. I don't care what anyone says. Now, will they win the NFC East? Heck yeah, they'll win the NFC East. I think today's game, though, I think that they win today. They only have 1 game remaining. They're the team above 500, and that's the Baltimore Ravens next week. So saying all that, I think Cowboys are going to look for revenge on this game. I think that the 25-3 loss that they had the first time they played them, I think the Cowboys are going to be mad about that. They're playing in Dallas. Their strength and conditioning coach, he suddenly just passed away yesterday. So I think their hearts are going to be heavy, and I think they're going to try to pull it out for him. That's a bad situation that happened to him, and I hope that him and his family are doing well. But I just think that I think they found their running game. As long as they stick with the running game, I don't think that the Washington football team doesn't have a chance. They don't have the weapons to compete with a high-scoring affair. So I think Dallas is going to win this game by 14 points. I think it's going to be like 28-14.
All right, listen.
After Freddie goes, I would like to make one.
All right, Nate, I'll let you talk. You sit in your place, you zip it. You over there learning the new Michael Jackson song over there, sir. All right, listen. Newtown Chuck, are you still on here?
That's a bad idea.
Newtown Chuck, are you still on here? Just please say yes. Please say it, because I hope you are. Because what I'm about to say, might hurt your feelings, what I'm about to say. All right, now listen. This Cowboys team it gives you hope. It gives you hope, Trey. I understand that. They look good against Minnesota. Who is Minnesota? What is their record again? Oh, they look good against Philadelphia. Who's their quarterback? 14-14. Really? Okay, let's pump the brakes on that. And then you talk about, oh, he looked good against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Who won the
They did it.
game? Who won the game?
Oh my god. Okay.
Who won the game? The Cowboys didn't win that game because you didn't. Because I mean, you had a quarterback by the name of DaVucci. How you say his name?
Now against Pittsburgh, it was Gilbert.
Oh, Gilbert, and you have a quarterback
Yeah.
named DaVucci. How do you say his name?
Da
That's
Vinci.
fine.
Da Vinci.
DaVinci.
Uncle Rico.
This shows how much he
And then
likes
you
the
talk,
Cowboys.
and then you talk about a quarterback, Andy Dalton, who's been in the league how long and still haven't found a way to get it done. But all of a sudden, he's your savior. He's the savior. He's going to take.
When did I say
to the
that?
playoff. He's going to win the NFC East. He's going to win you the stuff.
Yeah.
Will take you to the playoffs. And then you pay the quarterback the running back all that money, and he cannot be found. Ezekiel Elliott, where are you? I said it then. They overpaid for him. He's not worth the money. He's not that good of a running back. Why do I say that? It's because I've seen plenty of running backs that do not have good offensive lines, and they still be relative. This dude without this offensive line has got bad. He is irrelevant in Dallas. He have not had the breakout year when they had the best offensive line, but they get a little worse. The dude get to hide and you can't find him no more. This Dallas Cowboys team is the worst team in the NFL. They have the worst ranked defense in the NFL. My New York Giants defense is way better than y'all's. My offense is better than y'all. And so y'all will get beat today by a team that does not even have a name, by the Washington football team. Y'all will get beat today. It's going to, and guess what? This Washington, that defensive front, they're not running from y'all. They gonna take care of their business. Oh, Andy Dalton, he will not be able to make a move because there's gonna be somebody right there blowing their breath in their face.
Oh my gosh.
What?
First off, I never
Oh, my.
once said Andy Dalton's going to take us to the promised land. I actually said the Cowboys aren't going to win the Super Bowl. But do they have the talent? You're telling me the Dallas Cowboys don't have the best talent in the NFC East
No.
right now of all the
No.
teams? Are you
No.
kidding me?
No.
Oh my
So-
God.
There's a team in New York.
Who better talent wise?
I should have
Yeah.
had this up there. I should have
Yeah.
had this up there.
Who? Who's their wide receivers? It's
Sterling Shepard. You have
That's it.
Golden Tate.
he's
Evan
in and out,
Ingram.
old and injured.
You have Evan Ingram. You have that Daniel Jones is a good quarterback. Is the best quarterback in the NFC East. The best
Right now,
quarterback.
yeah.
Guys-
I agree.
And
No,
the Cowboys
period.
have the same record.
You know why, Nate? I said I'm gonna keep the show 30 minutes, but you gonna make it longer, sir. You gonna make it longer. I'm hungry right now. I'm very hungry right now, sir.
You said more words than I have.
You do realize that Cowboys team has paid a whole bunch of people on that defensive end. Where's DeMarcus Lawrence? Can we get a signing from him? Where's that dude been? He's
We
been
saw it
announced.
last game.
It's the Vikings, Trey. It's the Vikings. Now I want you to say the same thing when it happens next
The
week.
same
It's
Vikings that
Baltimore.
beat your bad man Aaron Rodgers.
Brandon Ferrer has a point. Worse than the Jets? Come on, Freddie.
Yeah, they're worse than the Jets. You know why?
Well, you
Because-
No, they're not.
Yes, they are. You know why? Because the Jets do not have the expectation. This Cowboys team had expectations at the beginning of the season, right or wrong.
They did, but
Right
then
or
their
wrong.
whole you're right. But
Exactly. I'm not done yet. So they had expectations. The Jets team, we didn't expect them to win a game this year. So let's
that's
yes,
not
we are
true.
worse than
That's
the
not
Jets.
true. That's
We're
not
worse
true. We
than the
all
Jets.
everyone thinks that the Jets were going to make improvements this year. Don't give me that. Everyone thought this was a good caliber team until they started losing 4 straight games in the season. That's like, oh, let's blow it all up.
I didn't
Don't
believe
know.
I didn't believe they was for real.
You didn't think they were going to win one game? You think that they were that horrible?
I thought they were going to win
a couple
2
games. They
to
won a
make
couple games.
Freddie's point.
But,
There were
but
2
what I'm-
games I thought they were going to win.
But what I'm saying is that Jets team did not have expectation. This is the problem with the Cowboys. When they have expectations, they always fold like cheap tents that they are. And that's what they do, Trey. Trey, I'm going to make you a deal on this show today. Come on over here to my team. Come
I'm
on
not
over.
here.
You want to be
What?
a winner? You want to be a winner. If you want to continue to be a loser, stay over there. If you want to be a winner, come over here.
I'm sorry, but when your team loses, you go to the Green Bay Packers and you have 2 teams. That's not, and then you kick your team off when they lose 4 straight games. And you said you're done with them, and now you're crawling back because they're actually tied for first place. Don't give me that. You're
No.
you're delusional right now. You're delusional. Yes, the Cowboys had all this expectations whatsoever, but Peyton Landovich, he got injured the first game. The whole offensive line is out. The first string, the only one they have is Zach Martin, who they finally moved to tackle. And you saw how better that offensive line was last week running the ball. Then you have the only healthy situation is the receivers. And you cannot tell me that the Cowboys, talent-wise, is less talented than Giants' talent is right now. You have Ezekiel Elliott, Pollard. You have CeeDee Lamb, who possibly Rookie of the Year this year. You have Amari Cooper. You have Gallup. You have Schultz, who's been balling out. Don't give me that. And the Jets, they have Ingram, the tight end, and then Shepard. But that's it. Golden Tate's in and out of that lineup. They don't have Shaquan Barkley. Daniel Jones is widely inconsistent. You're telling me? And plus, if you looked at your Giants' schedule, the Dallas Cowboys have already played all these hard teams at the NFC. Oh my God!
I'm glad you brought up schedule. Did you look at the teams that we lost to? We don't lose by big margins, sir. My team, at least we can be competitive. At least we make it hard for the opposing team. Yeah, pull up the schedule. The only team that we lost to big time was the 49ers. Other than that, it was a close game. Did you see the Tampa Bay Buccaneers? We lost by 2 or 3 points by them with Tom Brady, Mike Evans.
And we're all seeing how good the Buccaneers are this year, right?
I wanted to point something out.
We should be able to hang in there with them, not the New York Giants.
You consider the New York Giants a winning team, but then you lose to a 49er team with all these injuries.
So what are you supposed to? They have experience, Nate. We don't have experience. We're a young team. But let's keep it moving on, man. We can go all day talking about the Cowboys. Trust me, I would love to do that. I would love to bring the whole Dallas to the show. And guess what? And I stay in Texas. I stay 2 hours away from Dallas. 2 hours.
I'm in Dallas.
But guess what? When I look at them, the only time I watch the Cowboys when I want entertainment because they make me laugh. They do something that they just make me laugh. That's who they
Already
are.
has a point on that.
But let's get into some real talent because we know the Cowboys don't have talent and the Washington football team definitely don't have talent. But let's get into it. Who is the MVP this year so far? This year. Trey, be respectful. I'm giving you the stage first. That's all I'm asking you. Be respectful. Who is the MVP this year?
Oh, man. I have 3 quarterbacks in mind. And who I think is going to be the MVP this year is going to be Russell Wilson. And the only reason he's going to get it is because he has yet to get a MVP vote. The writers already talked about at the beginning of the year. And once the writers start talking about the beginning, they don't want to be wrong, so they're going to keep with that pick. Who the real MVP should be is Patrick Mahomes. That boy only has 2 interceptions this year, and they're both against Las Vegas Raiders. 2 interceptions this year. But let's go back. Russell Wilson, he's having a good year. Almost 3,000 yards passing, 30 touchdowns, only 10 interceptions. That's a pretty good year, especially when you have no running game whatsoever, and you have to do the running and the passing for yourself. But if the Seattle Seahawks go on and win that division, I don't see how you cannot give Russell Wilson the MVP. Patrick Mahomes has set the bar way up there for him, just like how LeBron James has for the NBA. That's why LeBron James doesn't win any more MVPs, is because we expect the greatness. We expect him to be great every year. That's why Phil Jackson was never he only won a Coach of the Year award once. So these guys set their bar so high, but Russell Wilson's never had an MVP vote. And I think the writers are going to come back to that and say, you know what, we're going to give it to him this year just for a petty award. But I think it should be Patrick Mahomes. That guy is having a phenomenal year. He's having a great year. He's only thrown 2 interceptions. You saw what he did Thursday night or Sunday night against with 1 minute and 30 seconds left. In a blink of an eye in 2 plays, he's already down the field. He has all those weapons. Yes, I know that. But right now, what Russell Wilson's doing in Seattle without any defense and how he has to win games, I'll take Russell Wilson as your MVP leader right now. He's gonna win the MVP this year.
A dude that have 10 interceptions? No, sir. He won't get it.
I'm telling you, he'll get it. But honestly, Jared Allen should get some recognition too.
So this is Patrick Mahomes' stats.
Or Josh Allen, sorry.
He have 3,000 yards.
Jared Allen all day.
Patrick Mahomes have 3,000 yards, 27 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, and 114 QBR.
That's what I'm saying.
But when you look at that
here we go.
Man. And Aaron Rodgers. Let's look at his numbers. You're talking about a dude that have 2,000. You have a dude talking about 2,889 yards, 29 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, and a QBR 115. You're talking about a dude. You take him off the team. They are the worst team in NFL history. You take Patrick Mahomes off the team. Guess what? You can get a backup quarterback and stay close. Why? Because you have Andy Reid, number one. 2, you have all the weapons on that team you have. I mean, don't you think? Like, just think about this. If you switch Patrick Mahomes to Aaron Rodgers will take the Chiefs team to a whole other level they've never been. Never been. Because he's a better quarterback than Patrick. I like Patrick Mahomes. I really do. But Aaron Rodgers make plays that nobody else can. Nobody else can. Did you guys see him against the Colts on Sunday? They shouldn't have lost the game because he showed out. Did you see him on that 3rd and 10 and on the end zone just threw that bomb, just bam down the field? And guess what? If the wide receiver didn't fumble the ball, they would have beat the Colts. And that's why you guys are not holding him to the grace like I do Patrick Mahomes, because his team stinks. His team is awful. This dude carries his team each Sunday in, Sunday out. He's the reason why they win this day. If this Green Bay Packers have not put a defense around him since last year, looked like they was trending on the right way, but they went backwards and within a year. Aaron Rodgers is the best quarterback in the NFL. He put those numbers up with less talent. Patrick Mahomes had all that talent to put up those numbers. Aaron Rodgers, I will say it again, he's a bad man. Nate, who's your MVP, man?
Go, Nate.
Okay, I wanted to point something out before I give my take. If you put Blake Bortles on the Green Bay Packers roster instead of Aaron Rodgers, that team would be somewhat relevant. Not as great as they are now.
Yeah, have a good night.
Thank you, Nate.
That's only because they have Devontae Adams. So Aaron Rodgers is not my vote. I have a few guys in mind as well. But the guy that I'm going with Josh Allen from Buffalo Bills.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's the only quarterback. There's only been one quarterback this season to throw almost – he threw a couple of picks, but I don't remember exactly. There's not very many, though. He scored multiple touchdowns, at least 4 or 5. One was against the Seattle Seahawks, and the other and there was one other game as well. And there's over 400 passing yards in both games. You know who has not been able to do that? Aaron Rodgers, Patrick Mahomes. Yeah, there are games that he did against one team. Aaron Rodgers did it against the Vikings the first game.
Nate, you can't talk football, man. You should have, man. Please stop disrespecting that dude. Put some respect, man. Ooh, man, you made me leave this show, Nate. It's a disrespect. You talking about Blake Bortles? Blake Bortles? Who is that dude? That dude is garbage. If you take Aaron Rodgers off that
but he would have made that team somewhat relevant because they have Devontae Adams.
Devontae Adams is a good running back, and he's having a stellar there.
And y'all
going back to Freddie's comment. Okay, so if you take you take Russell Wilson off the Seattle Seahawks and you put him on the Green Bay Packers, and Aaron Rodgers isn't there. You're telling me Russell Wilson with that talent was not going to have as good a year as Aaron Rodgers has had? He's probably not even better.
He would have just as good, but Aaron Rodgers would have elevated the Seattle Seahawks team to a place they'd never been before. He would have taken to another level.
Okay,
yes,
so all this year,
to another level.
This year, the age Aaron Rodgers this year.
Hey, and then, matter of fact, the Seattle Seahawks would have had 2 Super Bowls because guess what? They relied on Russell Wilson to get the job done instead of running the ball. But we all knew they should have ran the ball because Russell Wilson was not
that's right.
ready. But if that was Aaron Rodgers, he would have sealed the deal.
Everyone agrees with
Would he
that.
not?
But how many times has he had a chance to seal the deal again? How many times has Aaron Rodgers had the chance to seal the deal?
When was the last time?
When was the last time? Whenever they played Seattle in the NFC Championship game and they choked that game, lead away in the last 2 minutes. That one.
True.
We had.
When was the last time the Green Bay Packers organization put a team around Aaron Rodgers? Why does this man have to always put it on his shoulders? His shoulders.
I agree with you on that. They had Devontae Adams.
No. Why do every
Seahawks
time
don't have
he has to
anyone?
be the man, but we don't hold DK. He got more weapons than Aaron Rodgers do.
And who made DK Metcalf Gary? Who helped him? I'm just saying. If DK Metcalf was at the build, I'm not disagreeing with that, but I'm just
done the same thing.
I'm not saying Aaron Rodgers is not a great quarterback. You made the point. If you take Aaron, you made the point. If you take Aaron Rodgers off the Green Bay Packers and you don't put any quarterback there, they would not be a good team. I said Russell Wilson would be a great fit. And how would they not? He can rush the ball. He can throw the ball. He can throw the deep ball. He can do it all. What are you talking about?
No, I didn't say that, Trey. I didn't say that. What I said was, I want to bring that up, Brandon Herrera. Guess what? Who was his only target that he had the ball? Devontae Adams. That's all. And guess what? There was one game away from the Super Bowl, and we all thought, man, Green Bay gonna get another wide receiver. They're gonna get it right. But no, what did they do? The only skill player they drafted in the first round, they drafted a quarterback. Yes, you're talking about a mediocre franchise that had the greatest talent of all time. But Trey, I'm interested in hearing your take on this, sir. This next topic I'm about to bring up. Because I think, Adam, you wanted my Stephen A. impression. I think you're about to get it. This is the last topic, you guys. Who has the worst sports fans in sports? The worst fans in sports. What team? Trey, who is that team?
There's so many. There's so many. But this answer might shock you a little bit. And I'm going to agree with who your take's going to be. I know who's your take's going to be probably. But me living in South Texas, it has to be, oh, man. It has to be the Houston Astros. Hold on.
Before you say it, What'd you say?
Houston Astro fans.
All right, Dave. Who's the worst fan base in sports?
Give me a reason.
Okay. I want to clarify something. Cowboys fans
say that.
are the most delusional fans in sports. But the worst fans in sports are the Philadelphia Eagles fans that are the ones that want to throw batteries.
Because they're determined for their team to win, and I respect that. They're passionate about their team.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let me give you guys a real answer. Who's the worst fans in sports? Who's the most? Go ahead, Trey. Go ahead.
The reason I'm saying the Houston Astros is because living down here in South Texas, y'all might not experience up there in northern Texas, but down here, the Houston Astros, they have never won anything in their life. They haven't done jack squat in the playoffs. They haven't won a World Series. They barely won a league championship series. They were the worst team in baseball. You didn't hear a peep out of anything from these Astro fans or nothing like that. They win a cheating World Series title, and all of a sudden, all these people are giving me heck and everything. And think that they're the best thing in the world. They think they know everything about their baseball. And then this last year, they don't have a good year, and you don't hear anything from them. That's why I consider them one of the worst fans.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, let me give you facts. Let me give you what you see each week and each week out. Like I said, I stay in Texas. I stay 2 hours away from the Dallas Cowboys Stadium. I go to work with Cowboy fans. I go to church with Cowboy fans. I go to grocery store with Cowboy fans. This last Sunday was the first time I heard it in a while. You know we're going to be back, right? You know we're going to the Super Bowl. You know we're going to win the NFC East, right? Like, y'all beat the Vikings. Like, stop it. The Cowboy fans are like cockroaches. Y'all like cockroaches. Y'all come out of nowhere and y'all come in packs and groups and with this delusional take to think y'all are the best team ever. Y'all need to pump the brakes. You need to stop it. You need to cut it out. Y'all are the most disgusting, nauseated fan base there is in sports. I mean, you guys can wake up on the beginning of the season, say we're going to the Super Bowl. Y'all can go 0-16 and wake up that Sunday morning and still say y'all going to the Super Bowl. And then when y'all find out that y'all not, you will say, y'all know we're going to be back next year, right? We're going to be back next year. That is what y'all do. So, Cowboy fans, I'm just going, I know it's Thanksgiving, the time for giving, being thankful. But you know what? I'm just going to give you guys a word of advice today. Stop letting Jerry Jones fool you. Stop letting Jerry Jones take your money. Stop going to the games. Stop buying the merchandise. Expect him to put a better team out there. Expect him to get a right coach out there. Expect him to do better. Expect him to bring you back to relevancy because you have been irrelevant the last 26 years, about to go on 27. This you're talking about America's team. Aren't we supposed to be the greatest country of all time, but we represented by a piece of mediocrity? I mean, really? The Cowboys? Oh, please. Y'all are the most nauseating fan base there is in sports. And that's not for debate. It's facts. What I gave you about the Cowboys is facts.
To add on to
Nate, I see you
Freddie's,
shaking your head. Nate, I see you
add
shaking
on
your
to
head.
Freddie's,
I'm not done. Nate, I see you shaking your head. You're a Broncos and a Cowboy fan. Where does that mix in at? A Cowboys and a Broncos fan, sir. It's so bad that the Cowboys are sorry. No, I'm not done. It's so bad the Cowboys are sorry. You had to go to Denver. You had to go with Denver. That's how bad the Cowboys is, sir. You're not even a true Cowboy fan. But you know what? I respect you because you know what? You want greatness. You picked this wrong second team, though, but you expect greatness and you want greatness. I'm
You want to
done
respond to
now.
that, Nate?
Okay, now I'm going to rebuttal. First off, I'm wearing this shirt today because my aunt, she is also a Denver Broncos fan and she passed away. So I'm wearing this shirt today because of that. Second of all, I'm a Denver Broncos fan because I was born in Colorado. I was born in Colorado and I live here in Texas. So that's why I am a Colorado Dallas sports fan.
I don't understand how you can classify Nate as that, and then you have the Giants, and then you go to the Packers. I don't understand that.
No. See, that's where you're wrong. See, Chris Brown put out this narrative that I'm a Packers fan. No, I can't stand the Packers organization. Y'all seen what he did for Aaron Rodgers. I'm a Giants fan, but I'm an Aaron Rodgers fan because I like the dude. I like the dude talent. You know, I just love the dude talent. You know, I just love to see the dude come out there and chunk that ball. I mean, the dude is the greatest quarterback that we've ever seen. He's better than we've ever seen. Better than John Elway, Troy Aikman, better than Joe Montana, better than all of them. Better than Joe Montana, yes, all of them. Skill-wise, yes, he's better than Tom Brady. Skill-wise.
So is Patrick Mahomes? So Patrick Mahomes has no chance of catching Aaron Rodgers in your eyes, in anything.
No.
Oh my God. Okay. All right, it's Thanksgiving. I'm being nice.
Yeah, I'm being nice too.
I'm going to go. I'm going to start cursing. My mom's watching.
Nate, we'll call you the Denver Cowboys for now on. Denver Cowboys. How about that? But before we close the show off, how about you guys tell everybody what you're thankful for since it's Thanksgiving? Nate, we'll let you go first and Trade, and we'll wrap it up.
I'm thankful for the family and friends that I have that has been with me throughout my 18 years so far. And I'm also thankful for the fun and entertainment that I've also had through my 18 years.
All right, Trey?
Man, this year, the crazy 2020 year that it's been, there's there's a lot to be thankful for. There really is. Thankful for my health, for family, all that. But mostly I'm thankful for my wife and my daughter. ASAP Network has given me a great opportunity to be an analyst and broadcast me. And it's been a lot of last 2 weeks. I've been doing a lot of shows and they've been very supportive of me and everything. So I'm very thankful for that. I found the love of my life who has supported me and pushing me to get to my dreams and what I wanted to inspire to be. But man, 2020 has just shown me a lot that just be thankful for every day you're alive. God didn't promise us all. We could all be gone tomorrow. Just doesn't matter what time, in blink of an eye, you're going to be gone. So just be thankful that you're still here. You still get to have Thanksgiving with your immediate family. You still get to see them. We have all this technology. You can still Zoom and still see our families if you're not be able to. But just remember, there's always light at the end of the tunnel, and just be thankful that you're still here on this great earth. And because tomorrow's not promised, guys. So that's what I'm thankful for.
Man, I'm thankful for, like Trey said, 2020 has been a heck of a year. Going to lockdown, you come back to lockdown, the spread is about to spike back up again. And, you lose loved ones. You see people going through a lot of hurt, people losing jobs, not able to support their family. But I've been blessed that I haven't had to go through any of that or see any of my family go through that. That's a blessing within itself. I'm thankful that I run a network with a bunch of great guys and lady. I know that a lot of the admins and guys get a lot of the congrats, the congrats and all that. But it's really about all the analysts here at the network. They're the ones that put in the time for my production meetings. Put in my time for Nate's crazy take of how many times the Jets can miss the playoffs.
First thing in the morning.
First thing in the morning. But you be looking forward to that. Thankful for my family. With all that, it takes away the anger. That's these Thursday games today, because I still can rely on all that other stuff. But Nate, we'll be text first thing in the morning. Make sure you guys get y'all t-shirts for $15. If you're interested, message the page and we can get that from the All Sports All Plays Network. We wish you guys a happy Thanksgiving, and we wish you could enjoy it with your family. You guys have a good rest of your day.
All Sports All Plays. All Sports All Plays. All Sports All Plays.